Welcome to Atlanta. My name is Tobias Steiner. I'm representing here PATENT CO Agromed. It's an exciting event for us because it's the first time we are here as a company, as one organization. And my function is to be the head of product management for our organization. First, we should probably try and define gut health because there's no textbook definition for gut health. It's certainly more than just the absence of intestinal disease. And to our understanding, gut health is based on 4 pillars. The first one being an effective digestion and absorption of nutrients from the diet. The second one being a stable and healthy intestinal microbiota. Third, an intact and functioning gut barrier. And last but not least, an effective gut-associated immune system. And all these 4 pillars can be influenced either by management, by biosecurity programs, animal health programs, but also through feed strategies, including feed additives and feed supplements. And this is what we're doing at PATENT CO Agromed. In fact, gut health has always been a fundamental precondition for health, performance, and profitability in animal nutrition. However, the perception of its value has tremendously increased over the last 2 decades. This is partially due to the phasing out of antimicrobial growth promoters in various countries globally, but also due to a tremendous increase in our capabilities scientifically, analytically, to understand and determine what gut health really is and how we can influence it with appropriate technologies. Our company has developed extensive key competence in wood-based feed solutions. Wood not only is a sustainable and renewable source of raw material, but it also harbors a vast amount of very interesting and effective compounds, secondary plant compounds that actually can influence those pillars of intestinal health. One of these technologies is Agromed ROI. This is a technology based on the specific ingredients called wood lignans from selected tree species, and we formulate it into an effective feed supplement for poultry, but also for other animal species. Over the last 2 years, in-depth scientific research has been undertaken with these wood lignans, Agromed ROI. And for instance, what was found is that when we feed broiler chickens a straightforward corn, soybean-based diet, these chickens do exhibit a certain level of subclinical but permanent inflammatory and oxidative stress challenge in their intestinal tissue. And interestingly, when the same diet was supplemented with wood lignans, the expression of these inflammatory and oxidative stress markers was significantly lower. And this was visible already after 2 weeks of feeding, which is remarkable. Furthermore, there was an increase in gut integrity and gut barrier function, and also an impact on nutrient digestibility. So we found that the birds fed the wood lignans had a 2.4 percentage units increased protein digestibility, which is also highly significant and very meaningful. Furthermore, there was an impact on the intestinal microbiota, which was more diverse and also had a more beneficial composition in terms of lactic acid producing bacteria that was apparently good for the birds. Well, inflammation, oxidative stress are both parts of the unspecific innate immune system. They are relevant in all animal species because it's a vital process to defend the body and to heal tissues. We have to understand that inflammation is not black and white. It can be anything from very low, mild symptoms with no clinical symptoms of disease, just a depression in growth and feed efficiency, up to very severe conditions with clinical signs of disease and elevated mortalities. And the first one, the subclinical permanent inflammation, is the one we should be managing with appropriate feeding strategies, including feed additives. Well, with Agromed ROI, we wanted really to bring a novelty to the feed industry, something new, which is not utilized in other feed products at this point in time. So our technology based on wood is really new. Second, it is a very well studied and proven technology with all the scientific research we have undertaken and the papers that are going to be published very soon. It's a defined mode of action and it's not a black box. Furthermore, this technology can be combined with any other feed ingredients or diet types, and it's transversal. It's suitable for all animal species. And last but not least, I want to mention that the consistency and the results that we see with this technology is really above average as far as I want to judge it today. And that makes our technology new and really innovative.